Okay, good evening and welcome to the Town of Auburn Planning Board meeting of Tuesday, January 10th, 2017. Now called to order at approximately 7 p.m. This meeting is being recorded and broadcast live by Local Access Programming. Is anyone in the audience here tonight recording tonight's meeting? There being none, please rise and join us in a salute to the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay. Let's get that. The first item on our agenda this evening is... Good afternoon. Evening. One of them. First item on our agenda tonight is Chow Lee LLC requesting site plan approval under section 9.4.1 of the Auburn zoning bylaws for the construction of a commercial parking lot at 25 Walsh Avenue. Motion to reopen the hearing, or are we already?
We have received a request to withdraw that application without prejudice, as the ZBA has denied their application for the use.
Okay. Is there a motion to accept the withdrawal?
I'll make a motion to accept the withdrawal.
Second.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Next item on the agenda is 404 Oxford Street North. And I believe, Matt, you want to reopen this hearing?
Yes, Mr. Chairman, just because we have received updated plans and peer review comments between yesterday and today, and the applicant's design engineer is here today and might be able to answer some questions that the board may have.
So, is there a motion to reopen the hearing on 404 Oxford Street North?
Motion to open the hearing.
Second?
I'll second it.
Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Okay, welcome, and you can give us a brief update.
Sure.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen of the board. Just a quick review of what's been happening on the project. The special use permit was granted by the ZBA last summer on June 3rd for the project. An order of conditions was granted by the Concom last fall and in October. Peer review of the plans and the stormwater report were completed by Quinn Engineering on December 7th. Subsequent revised plans based on the peer review and time comments were submitted Friday, and we mentioned some additional information was supplied today, and just was handed the Quinn Engineering comments. I can go through the plans if you'd like to kind of hit some more of the highlights to show that some of the actions that were revisions to the plans that would please the board.
Yeah, I think we might just want a quick run through the items that are listed as no further comment or comment stands.
So I guess the first one would be number 5. Is that correct?
Yeah, Mr. Chairman, I'm just going to touch on item number 2.
Okay.
Just note for a comment on the table of principal uses. This comment is related to only one principal structure per lot. The zoning board reviews for the use, so it's not something that the planning board reviews here. So that's why there's no further comment on number 2. Same thing goes for number 3. So, and on number 4, I would defer to the applicant just to address on a French drain.
Number 4, restrooms identified in the city of stormwater terms and attention to detail for the construction of French drains provided. The engineer asserts that the French drain will not interfere with the proposed water main, ETC candidates, and gas main.
You can show us where it is on the
Sure.
plan.
Sure. My intent of the French drain was to collect a very small amount of stormwater coming off the grass shoulder and to collect it into the system. And it's this this gray strip right here on the southern edge of the driveway. It's just collecting this very small area here and directing it to that basin. And I have a detail shown on sheet, I believe 501. Showing the depth of that French drain. I haven't called out it. Here it is. So it's plus or minus 12 inches to the crown of the pipe, and it's a 6-inch pipe. So it's relatively shallow.
It's 2 feet. Plus or minus 2 feet.
Oh, plus or minus 2 feet. I'm sorry. Yeah, plus or minus 2 feet. So still relatively shallow. The electrical utilities would pass through underneath that. In hindsight's 2020. In retrospect, it may have been. I could have just let stormwater go down the grass slope. I wanted to capture as much as I could. So that was.
John, do you have any comments on that?
No, just what if the overall depth is at 36 inches. I don't know if there's gas in that area or not. That's what they lay the gas at. Electric's got to be at least 30 inches deep. I mean, they can, as long as they know it's here, they can pass under it. They're gonna have to know it's there, unless they put the utilities in first, and someone has to make sure they're deep enough, so this drain can go over it.
Okay. Any other comments on 4? Okay, so 5.
So I did not show a French drain around the perimeter of the building just for clarity's sake. I believe I put a note on sheet 3. Number 13, all roof drains are to connect to the French drain system adjacent to the building foundations. French drain will outlet to an 8-inch HDPE roof leader. If that's not clear enough,
And we don't have that note on the plans.
What's that?
We don't have that note on the plans. They only go up to 12.
Oh, really?
Is that one of the revisions you made on that one sheet? You sent me one page earlier today. That was
this would have been revision B dated December 16th.
12/16. 2016, mine only goes to 12. I did say 13, correct?
That's, yeah, it's right there.
I've got 13 on
I
mine.
do too, yeah.
On the alcohol.
I'm sorry.
This is 2/3.0.
Where's the calendar invite now this, John?
Looking at
Um,
sheet 3, John.
I was looking at
I
3.0.
found in the past,
Got it.
putting another line around the building at that scale, it gets kind of lost.
So now your plans have it?
Yep.
Okay. Any other comments on 5? Okay. 6 is resolved, 7 is resolved, 8 is resolved with comment, but I think is mostly resolved. 9 required further comment.
Flows derived from paved surfaces.
Is this something, excuse me, through the chair.
Sure.
Is this something that could be added conditionally, Greg?
I believe so. I'm trying to digest this comment, and I can certainly address it when conditionally. Shown as the- I think what he's what he's getting at. I think he'd like to see this manhole moved one row to the north. I think that's what he's. It's a little odd to look at two-dimensionally. The outlet there is actually higher than the inlet, so I can talk with Mr. Quinn about that.
Any comment on 9? John, do you have any construction thoughts on that?
You're saying you're gonna take that catch basin that goes off to the little detention area, move it up one row on the drainage system?
Well, I think that's what he's getting at here in 9, but I don't think that's necessary.
That'd be my own question.
Okay.
Is it that?
And it's not. It's just this is just a manhole. This isn't a catch basin.
Okay. Ron?
It talks about filtering the particulates out. Is that going to happen?
Yes, that's going to happen in this unit right here. And the isolator row here is just an additional water quality feature. So all the particulate matter is going to be taken care of.
Where does that go to?
450.
The detention pond?
Eventually, yes.
That runs right down to that end manhole, I believe, and then off into the detention pond. correct?
Yes.
Okay. So 10, 11, and 12 are resolved, and then 13 and 14 remain.
So kind of through the chair, these are the ones talking about landscaping and the spaces in between plantings we discussed
Which one
last
is
week.
Great. So, a potential for first a motion to close the hearing, and then second a motion for approval with the condition that we receive a letter stating that item number 9 has been resolved to the satisfaction of Mr. Quinn.
Yeah, and any plan revision is submitted
Okay.
if necessary. I'd also, through the chair, just ask for Greg's interpretation, just for clarity. Again, we did this again last meeting about the plantings and their proximity to one another. I think we're actually exceeding the minimum bylaw requirement, but I just wanted to hear that from you because you guys had a dialogue about it last time, and I want to kind of revisit that. It was
Yeah, Chair, I believe that the original was going to be arborvitae spaced at so many feet apart, and they've changed that whole dynamic to boxwoods and spruce and stuff, right? It's evergreen. That's what you want.
okay.
Okay, so any additional questions or comments on the application? Okay, so look for a motion to close the hearing.
I'll make a motion to close the hearing.
Sure.
Second?
All those in favor?
Aye.
And then be looking for a motion to approve with,
I'd say take a standard vote, a motion to approve with conditions, and take the vote, and then we can discuss conditions. I'd like to do that moving forward, just to get the formalities out, and then we can discuss the actual conditions.
Make a motion to
Okay.
approve the conditions, which we'll discuss.
okay,
I'll second it.
all those in favor?
Aye.
Okay.
Great. So, pass these out, I suppose. But as far as construction hours as a condition, this is residential neighborhood, I'd recommend those stay the same. That's Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., Saturdays 8 to noon, no work Sundays or holidays.
John, is that an extra in front of you?
Yeah.
Maybe give it to him.
I'm sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
thanks.
I'm sharing with Ronnie. Ronnie's being a very good sharer.
Okay. All right. Condition 2, abide by all approvals conditions from state agencies. Project developed in accordance with approved plan. You don't need to do these, I'll just hand this to you. There's no site lighting proposed here, so I have them go with number 5 to submit an as-built plan once construction completed. And that's it, so conditions 1, 2, 3, and 5. Is that in it? And for special conditions to make any necessary plan revisions, I'm sorry. Submit revised plan based on remaining peer review comments from Quinn Engineering, letter dated January 10th, 2017, as recommended.
You need a motion to
No.
endorse those?
So you guys, is there any opposition to those?
Okay.
Then we're good. So those are the conditions.
Okay. Good luck.
Thank you. So you'll be sending those conditions and special conditions
I'm gonna draft the decision tomorrow,
Okay.
and I'll make it available for board to stop by and sign the decision if they'd like. Otherwise, they'll be signing at their meeting on January 24th.
Thank you. Good luck. So in my haste, I failed to introduce Shannon Regan, who's joining us for the to take minutes for us. We're very lucky to have her help, so thank you very much. She has some special connections to the board, which I'm very excited about as well. So thank you very much. Great. Matt, do you want to get into member discussion?
Sure. Thanks for coming in tonight, Kurt.
Thank you.
Alright. So, member discussion, I'll be very quick on these. I passed out a draft marijuana moratorium bylaw proposal. This was based on the ballot question from November for recreational marijuana. We kind of jumped on the bandwagon with other towns to try to jump on a moratorium while legislation is created. And then we learned that a bill was passed recently in the state to extend well, there's a state cannabis control commission that's going to be creating legislation on how to govern the ballot question on recreational marijuana. They're setting them up earlier this year, and their original deadline was September to come up with new legislation. They've extended that 6 months to March of next year, 2018. So the proposed moratorium would have only gone to December of 2017 and wouldn't be really necessary. So after speaking with the chief of police and the town manager, I almost recommend moving this towards fall town meeting in the future so we can wrap a full year around it.
Okay.
I just wanted to keep you informed that we're on top of this, and the draft moratorium can be something we set up quickly as we learn more about it. So it's really all it's there for. Unless, of course, anyone has questions. Member discussion item number 2.
Yeah. So did we discuss this last time?
Yes, we took a vote on it.
Yeah.
I just wanted to put the letter in here for folks to see, and if they had any issues or ideas,
Yeah,
any
that's
amendments to the letter. Okay.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Nice letter.
It was.
Pretty
Very political, it's excellent.
trying to be tasteful. Okay. Any comments on that? Let me know. If you wanna-
No, it was very good.
Okay, thank you. Now 3.
3, no updates. We did get something back from them, but it still needs to be reviewed by the town manager. She's been rather ill recently, so when she gets to it, I'll be circulating the final draft to everybody.
Okay. Any additional content?
The only additional content I had happened at Board of Selectmen last night. So I've been watching Local Access last night.
And if you were done in a minute.
So there was a proposal from the Auburn Mall to petition town meeting to amend the zoning bylaws for the regional mall district to erect 2 100-foot tall dual-facing billboards over the Auburn Mall that would face the Mass Pike in both directions. And it passed, or got through selectmen, unanimous vote. This is something that will help the mall continue to generate revenue, but it's going to go through standard Mass General Law zoning bylaw amendment proposal, which means we're going to schedule a public hearing on it, and they're going to come and present to us at our future meeting, February 14th. Just so everyone's aware. If you'd like some more information on that proposal, I'll be circulating it with the standard packet February 14th, but if you'd like it in advance, just let me know.
So, this is something I've spoken to Julie about a little bit, the town manager about a while ago, and felt it should go through the Board of Selectmen before the planning board, instead of coming here first with that dimensional thing, because being an appointed board and not an elected board, felt like really they should be the ones that determined the applicability of the use, and the appropriateness of that use on that property. And then we would really just limit our review to the dimensional requirements. And I was excited, there's a newspaper article in the Telegram, and I don't know if it made today's edition or if it made tomorrow, it was online today, that said the Board of Selectmen gave a enthusiastic approval. And there's also some sweeteners for the town in this, which the town would receive some additional digital signing, which they could use for town events and purposes, as well as some substantial financial contributions to the town. So we'll see it in February, but I'm happy to see that the Board of Selectmen feels this is a use that's appropriate for town. Now we can really just kind of be limited to which of those dimensional controls we have. So, any other comment?
How much revenue will they generate? Who pays it?
It's $1 million over 20 years, so it's $250,000 up front and then $50,000 a year for about 20 years. So
To the town.
to the town. So I mean that's
From who? Simon or?
from the sign owner, I
Yeah,
believe.
it's
But
not Simon.
yeah.
It's Mall at Auburn LLC.
Okay. So yeah. But I mean that's substantial. I mean, we talk about implementing things like the Drury Square Initiative and other things. I mean that's some serious money that could help with that.
And that's what the town manager kind of hinted at, using the funds towards if it's approved.
Yeah. Okay, any other comment? Okay. Minutes?
Yes, 3 sets of minutes.
Is there a motion to approve the minutes?
We're gonna do them
Individually.
individually, or
Is there a motion to approve the minutes of November 15th?
is that motion?
Is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion to approve the minutes of November 29th.
Let us know if we go too quick.
It's okay.
Alright. No motions? Alright.
Motion to approve the minutes, that's my aye.
A second?
Second that.
Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. And a motion to approve the minutes of December 13th.
Motion to approve the minutes for the 13th.
Second it.
Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Great. Next meeting will be January 24th. Any additional comments?
One last thing, I'm going to be out starting January 12th until January 22nd. So if you need to reach me or get any information for planning board matters, just connect with Sheila Conroy. It goes for you guys, folks at home. So having sinus surgery, so I'll be out for a little while. If for some reason I'm out longer, I might miss the next meeting.
Will
too.
replace you.
Yeah. You're gonna get a phone call. Have some work here. Wait. But just to let you guys know. So
Thank you. Best of luck.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Motion to adjourn.
Make a motion to adjourn.
Second?
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.